because we're back. It's called drama.
Drama.
It's called drama, right?
And you can't mention drama without mentioning the Wilmington Drama League in the building. I'm super excited to have Carol here and two actors that are like award-winning. They like, yeah. Matt and Gina.
Yes.
Are here from Wilmington Drama League to tell us more about the event that they're having from November 9th to the 12th. Cool?
Yep.
All right.
That's right.
So first, welcome.
Thank you.
We appreciate you joining us. How have you enjoyed the show so far?
Oh, it's been fun.
Yeah.
Good, awesome. So
Cool.
we saved the best for last.
Yes.
All right.
Right?
And I have an idea too I want to run by y'all.
Oh, he wants to be an actor. He wanted to be a singer earlier.
Come on down.
He wants to get on the stage. He wants to get on the
I
stage.
want to be a football player, I want to be a rapper.
Everything, man.
Yeah,
Listen,
right.
this is what dreaming is all about.
That's
and
right.
speaking
That's
of
the
dreams, a lot of people dream about being on the stage, but you guys get to do it on a regular basis. Can you talk about what you do at the Drama League?
Well, I've been doing stuff at the Drama League for over 30 years.
Wow.
So I've done a little bit of everything.
Just a little.
A little bit of everything, yeah. I've directed, I've acted, I've stage managed. I've done pretty much everything backstage. I was actually president of the Drama League for a couple of stints.
Right.
So yeah, I spend a lot of time there.
And for people that aren't familiar with the Drama League, can you tell them exactly what it is?
Oh, it's a community theater. Been around for about 90 years, so it's really been around a long time.
Yeah.
And we're located down at Lee Boulevard and Market Street, just kind of right around the city limits.
Right on the corner across from
Foreman Mills.
the old Foreman Mills.
okay.
Yeah. Right next to the church.
Yeah.
That big, beautiful building.
Yeah.
No, it is there, yeah.
Yeah.
You guys been there 90 years.
90 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So November 9th to the 12th, you have something special going on.
We do. We're doing a production of JB, which is a kind of a mid-1900s retelling of the Book of Job from the Bible. Yeah.
He thought it was James Brown.
No, it's not
JB.
James Brown.
Okay.
Although I don't know, you could do James Brown.
We'll work a song in.
That's perfect.
I love it.
Yeah. So, I mean, if people are familiar with the Book of Job, basically God and Satan make a bet that if you take someone who's been given a lot, very wealthy man, wonderful family, if you take everything away from him, will he curse God?
Okay.
And that's the bet, and it moves very quickly. I really am enjoying watching it.
All right.
Because toward the end, it's not clear how it's going to turn out.
It sounds interesting.
Yeah.
All right, and you are
I am JB.
Job,
yeah.
You're
So
JB.
called JB and Job in the same story. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so I get the punishment. Gina gives out the punishment.
Oh, you're God.
I know.
Oh.
I am Satan.
Say
You can tell.
that smile.
Right.
She's
Typecasting. It was
Devil in disguise.
Right.
typecasting.
Typecasting. Okay, so you're playing JB.
I am.
What is? Tell people about your character.
JB starts with it all: wife, family, riches, everything. And as God and Satan, or the actors playing God and Satan, there's multiple layers in this story. As they plot this story, my kids get picked off one by one. My wife leaves me. I'm left on the floor, pustulant and weeping and a terrible mess. And there's just a lot of back and forth. So as an actor, it's a ball to play from that very high to suffering, trying to figure out what suffering means and how to portray that. So a lot of fun.
That's a wide range.
That is.
And not many actors are able to pull that off successfully. So
Yeah.
I'm coming to check you out, JB.
How long have you been acting?
Not long. I came to this late in life, so about 6 years ago.
Okay.
So you still can come. It's community theater, audition.
Please
We'll let
don't.
you know when the next one is.
You don't know what you're doing. He's going to be there at the next
I will.
audition.
I will.
I'm going to need you to do something about that. No, Gina, I'm going to need you to step in as your role.
Yeah.
But seriously, tell us a little about what you're doing in the play and how it's impacted.
So my character's name is Nichols, and between myself and Zus, we're going to put on the play the story of Job, and he plays God and I play Satan. And it's not the part I wanted. I wanted to be Job. And our dear director has roped me into a little singing and dancing, which I generally do not do as a rule on
It's always
stage.
actors say I don't do that, but they do.
And they do it well.
They do it well, right?
Yes.
Right. So if you're going to come, you'll get your money's worth because you will see me singing, and I don't do that on stage. But I am bested with God to decide whether Job is going to really repent or slide over to the dark side. And
Wow.
yeah, and there's ups and downs. I'm winning, I lose, I win, I lose.
And this is an award-winning play.
Yes,
It
it won the Pulitzer.
Yeah.
Wow.
It came out in the late 50s.
Okay.
So, but these are timeless themes.
Right, right.
You know, good things
Good
happen to
versus
bad
evil.
people, and we're like, why?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
So what do you see people walking, if I'm in the crowd and I'm watching this, what am I taking away from this? Because it's not just, at this point, just from the short period of time I'm talking to you, it's not just about the drama and the acting, it's also about the moral of
Yeah.
the story.
That's one of my favorite parts of the story, because I think if you ask 10 people, you get 10 different answers, because it's part of soul searching of what is suffering, why is there suffering? If you look at the wars in the world and the mass shootings and just what we go through as humans with illness and loss, and we try and make sense of that. And there's a lot of different answers you can apply to it, and Job finds an answer, and then other answers and layers, and it's part of that process. I think that's the cool thing of the show.
Yeah, one of my favorite lines is toward the end when JB says, "We can never know," you know, and it's the peace comes from accepting the fact that you just can never know.
Just never, yeah.
Yeah.
What is? Wow, that's strong. Jeez, I was thinking I was going to ask you a whole nother question, but you're right. That is life. And matter of fact, just let me ask you all three. Since doing this play, has this play changed you in any way?
Yeah, I would say so. It is a lot of layers of acceptance, what is out of your hands, or do I have full control, and working on yourself. I've done the best that I can do today. Is that all I can do, or could I have done more?
Wow.
And then when something amiss happens, do I accept it, or do I rebel against it?
Right.
What is handed to me as my trial, or oh well, go with the flow.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, 10 years old. What were you doing at 10 years old?
I grew up in Michigan. Very strong community theater tradition there.
Yeah.
And so I just started doing plays
Back at 10 years old?
back at 10 years old, and I've been doing them ever since.
Wow.
Wow. What would you, and I'm sorry, bro,
it's all right. No, it's
what
all
would you say, how important is community theater for the city or the state that we're in?
It's wonderful because it's a great opportunity for young people to get involved. We have, at the Drama League, we have these things called pillow plays, which are plays for the youngest. I mean, and the youngest actors are like 5, and they have, it's their first experience. They have this wonderful experience. It's a great experience for kids to learn poise and discipline and all of the memorizing and working with others and everything. It's a terrific overall experience.
Right.
And there's lots of different things to do. If you're not comfortable on stage, there's lots of backstage things. There's building.
There's always something you could do there.
There's
Right.
always something.
Right.
I mean,
Right.
it was through the theater that I learned how to use power tools.
Thank God for production.
Right? And so, Gina, you mentioned it, right? You typically don't get out there and sing.
No, so
but you're doing it in this one.
I am. I only started about maybe 16 years ago, ironically, in the children's production at Drama League. And so this is my first main stage there. But typically just drama. It is not a singing voice.
Gotcha. But the point is, though, right? How does this help, like, other people, like in terms of self-confidence, in terms of just everything? Because it's more, once again, more than just drama, right? Someone might be scared to get up in front of a group of people, but they come to the Drama League, and now they have this new sense of self-confidence, and they get out there and do it.
I can do that. I'd like to try that. And meeting supportive people that encourage you to do that. That's how my story went, and I'm very grateful for all the people that I've met. And Wilmington has a huge network of theaters. Drama League is is one of the best, if not the best. But there's so many places that you bump into different people that support you and help you grow and make you think about things you didn't think you could do.
Right. Exactly. I was going to say, theater lets you be a person that you're not.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a
So
great way to say it.
I started a theater at a time in my life that was a little bit shaky, and it gave me a whole new world to be.
Yeah.
I didn't have to be Gina. I could be this. The first time I was
Creation.
mom.
You mean whatever you want?
Yeah, the first time I was mom, and the second time I was a teacher. But right, you could be somebody else. It's wonderful for public speaking and getting along with others, and then you just meet this whole community of people. Both of my guests next to me here, I have been in productions with at 2 different places at 2 different times. So there's a lot of in
You having
Delaware.
fun with it.
You do,
You
and you
can
get
tell. By
you
the
get to
smiles
see
on their
people
faces,
again,
yeah.
and work with
Relationships
people
grow.
in different locations and productions, and
Okay.
there's room.
And when a show ends, there's this sadness because you'll miss your characters and you miss your
Oh,
castmates
wow.
and your directors.
But
It's-
there's always another show.
That's right.
There's
always
always
another
another
show.
show.
That's the beauty of it.
Would you guys like to have some fun with me today?
Absolutely.
Sure.
Try.
All right, we're gonna play our version of Who Line Is It Anyway?
This guy. I told you he wants to be on the show. This is just the
get you.
opportunity now. Go ahead, do what you're doing. I'm with you.
All right, so what we're going to do with the Wilmington Drama League is we're going to play our version of Who Line Is It Anyway?
Okay.
A totally improv show, right? All right, so how you want to do it? How we going to do
I
it?
have no idea.
All
You
right, so
set
you
this up.
my team gives me an idea, and we see who can play it out. All right?
Okay.
All right.
We rocking with you, boss.
Who
Let's
you
go.
got? A mechanic. A mechanic going to the dentist.
To the dentist.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
You can stand up if you want.
I'd rather sit.
You'd rather say,
It's already complicated
Okay.
enough.
I know.
Yeah. Doc,
Yeah.
I got this tooth problem. And I think you'd want to use a wrench. I think
we
that's
don't
what you
normally go in with a
You don't
wrench,
go in
but
with, well, a wrench is like the best tool there is.
it's kind of big to get in a mouth.
Don't you have like mini dentist wrenches?
Like Barbie and Ken wrenches, I don't think that would hold up.
Does your dental hygienist have one?
I can look, but typically we use other tools. You might be familiar with these as a mechanic. There is the little thing with the squirty for the oil, except instead of squirting in, we suck out.
But as long as you're here, my car is making this noise like,
I'd be happy to look. Well, hey, here's the deal. You do my teeth for free, I'll do your car for free.
all right, we'll use your wrench.
All right.
Use your wrench.
It's hard to improv.
Oh my
No, scene.
And scene.
Wow, that's amazing. I mean, that's a gift. Like seriously, that's not something that everyone can do. So
Yeah.
this
I'm
just
not
makes
really
me
sure that we can do it.
No, you just did it. You just did it.
Well,
and-
I will tell you, the cardinal rule of improv is yes and.
Yes,
Whatever
and.
they give you, you have to say, okay,
All right.
yes, and let
And
me put
that's right,
add
yes, and.
something to it.
That's
It's a
not
great
hard.
way to go through life, too.
I love
Yes,
as a
and.
husband.
All right, we're going to get out of here one more time. November 9th through the 12th, Wilmington Drama League.
Right.
And that's your community camera right there. You can go ahead and tell them.
Yeah, the Wilmington Drama League, you can get tickets online at wilmingtondramaleague.org. That's all one word. You can call the box office. Let's see if I can remember it. 302-764-1172. I hope I got that right. And you can just come to the theater. And it's general admission. This show is general admission. So they're not reserved seating. So come to the theater and I'm hoping that we'll have some talkbacks afterwards, because there's a lot of things to think about in this.
I'm going to go. We got to go.
You
We
gotta
have to
go.
We got to
Scene.
Thursday.
But we're definitely going to go.
Yes.
Well, I definitely want to check it out because I got some talkbacks for y'all. All right. And before we get out of here, can you do one more for us? The producers just hollered at me.
Oh,
Yeah.
dear.
What is it? Things you'll never hear on Sesame Street.
I think I should do this.
Yeah, this is a family show,
Was it
right?
devil? We
yeah.
have the devil here. So.
You want to put your hand where?
That hurts.
I never watched Sesame Street.
Oh, go ahead, you got one. Go.
I'm too old.
Sesame Street.
Things you won't hear on Sesame Street.
Me like cookies with special ingredients.
Yeah, I can't. I'm sorry. That's why I'm not in the drama league.
We're going where?
No, I'm moving.
All right, we get out of here. Look, Wilmington Drama League, make sure you check them out November 9th through the 12th. Thank you so much for coming
Thank you.
Thanks for
and
having
playing
us.
with us. We really
All right.
appreciate it. All right, thanks for co-hosting again.
Always,
You
man.
staying for Wednesday, coming for Wednesday
Yeah,
show,
yeah,
right?
we're here. We're around.
All right, there you go. Remember, at the end of the day, it's all about the Eagles.
Go, bro.
It's all about good love, good energy, and good vibrations here in the plaza in Good Morning Wilmington.
And those
And
Eagles.
the Eagles.
Hold on.
Oh my goodness.
It's my man.
This troll. Anyway, thank you again, guys. See,
Thank you.
I am learning to act because I'm going to act like I like this. So the next time we will see you right here on Good Morning Wilmington. Peace.